The Fifth Wave is directed by Jay Blakeson and it stars Chloe Grace Moretz and is yet another young adult film. Although this time there's not vampires, there's not witches and wizards and Harry Potter things, there's not even a Hunger Games in this one. This time there's aliens. But there's not even good aliens, because in this movie the aliens, they come over to the planet and they put in 5 waves on the thing, and would you know it, we're on the 5th wave. Duh. And the 5th wave consists of them coming to Earth and taking over the planet and becoming human beings. So yeah, the aliens in this movie are not even aliens, they're just humans. So the whole big cool thing about this movie that makes it unique and makes it different from young adult movies is that aliens. But that's the concept, but that's not the execution. Because the aliens are not even aliens. It's so dumb, it makes no sense, and it's just so boring as a movie because you go to see an alien movie to see some sort of aliens. Even Twilight, you look at those movies and the vampires in those movies, at least in those movies, they're actual vampires and there's actual werewolves. Those movies are the worst. I understand and I completely agree. Twilight, awful, right? But at least they had real things in them. In this movie, the aliens aren't even real. It's just, it infuriates you. It makes you so mad because why? Why couldn't they just have real aliens? The concept would be so cool if it was like real aliens that came, and it would not make it a good movie. Trust me, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying, the movie would have been so much better if the threat that they're fighting, that they're making these kids fight, were actual aliens. In terms of the filmmaking and everything that goes into the movie, it was fine. I can't complain about that because it's a high-budget movie, so they spent a lot of money to make it look good. You know, the acting in the movie is okay. I mean, really, the only good acting, I would say, actually, is Chloe Grace Moretz. Chloe Grace Moretz, I think, is an upcoming star, and I really like her, and I like her in almost everything I've seen her in. She's fantastic. And in this movie, she does what she can, but there's not too much to work with because the movie is just so bland and just trying to be another Hunger Games and trying to be Harry Potter and trying to, oh, please let this be a good thing that people want to see and like be a young adult thing that makes so much money. The supporting characters were all awful. Trevor just like walking around being like, I'm in this movie for a paycheck and whatever, I'll say some military lines. And it sucks because it could have, this movie, I never thought this movie could have been good because those trailers were awful. Ever since the trailers, I was like, oh, I'm dreading to see this movie. And then it was just so much worse than I possibly could have thought it ever could have. It made me so mad watching it. I was watching it, I was just getting angry because, oh, it's so stupid the things that they were doing. I couldn't understand it. Yeah. This movie, I was dying watching this movie. I couldn't believe how much I hated it. Most movies I don't hate. Oh, I hated this one. And this is by far, one of the worst movies of this year. I can guarantee later on in the year, this is going to be by far on the worst list. For many people, myself including, I hated this movie. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not Norm of the North bad. If any movie this year is worse than Norm of the North, this is going to be a bad year. That movie, okay, it's not that awful, okay, because there's some redeemable things here. Chloe Grace Moretz, she's fun to watch, you like her, she's a good actress, and there's some okay action scenes with her. But besides that, the movie sucks so much, and it's so boring. Oh my god, it's so boring! This movie, oh, it's so boring. Nothing happens. Nothing happens in the movie. Nothing. There's training things, and then there's stupid explanations, and then the aliens take over, and then you're waiting, and then you're waiting, and then you wait some more, and then you're mad, and then nothing happens. And then the movie's over. And then, but wait, there's gonna be more if we make enough money. But there's not gonna be enough money for this one ever because no one went to see it, and it's an awful movie. My God, I hated it. One out of 5. It was truly a disaster. Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this and you want to see more videos from me, you can subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one, guys. Thanks.